It looks like they're recreating the hospital right here.
I know. Well, I think it's wonderful they're letting him come home.
That man over there told me they were going to hook Cece up to some things right here in the atrium for an hour or two. You think that's true?
Yeah, I do. I think it's true until they get his whole room outfitted. I'm so glad they're letting him come home. It's going to help him so much to be in familiar surroundings and around people he loves and people who love him. It's bound to make a difference.
Sophie, is this some kind of an act? You know Cece will be furious if he ever comes out of this coma. And I can't believe that you're looking forward to it.
I think the only thing we should be concerned about, Gina, is his health and his recovery. Now, I'm going to go to the hospital, and I'm going to ride home in the ambulance with Cece and Eden. Do you want to come along?
No, I think I can be more useful here overseeing things. You go ahead.
All right, fine. And Gina, try to be in a better mood when we come back, all right?
For your sake or for Cece's sake?
For your sake, Gina.
Maybe Cece won't be the only one making a move today. Excuse me, how would you like to make a few extra dollars?
Sure, you bet.
Wonderful. You see, I have some things that need to be packed up and put in suitcases in the guest house. One of our guests is leaving today, and I'll need some help with the things.
Be glad to.
Wonderful. Just come with me. We'll go the back way. It's shorter. Here.
Oh, hello, Kelly. Well, I thought I would like to come over here and tell you the nice news in person.
I got the job?
That's right. We're going to start you as a junior editor.
Well, that's great. Well, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
I'm going to make you glad you hired me, I promise you that. You know, I already have some, what I think are great ideas for the publishing house, and I'd like to tell you. Well, come on in. Nick.
Yes, sir.
Yes, could I just have a cup of coffee, please?
Sure thing. Coffee's $1 if you're keeping track.
No wonder the Capwells are so rich. No, actually, I'm adding up my own net worth.
Isn't it kind of early for that?
I may have to liquidate. I need money, and I need it fast.
Eden? 10 o'clock? Who turned the alarm off? Hey, yourself. What are you doing out here?
I just, wanted to watch the sunrise.
You rich kids are all alike. You know, the sun doesn't come up at 10 a.m. It comes up at 5:26 or something.
I don't know when it comes up. I saw it was beautiful.
Yeah. You been out here since then?
I just want some time to think.
Well, I see. You do your best thinking when you're sleeping. Is that it?
I was thinking with my eyes closed.
You look pretty in the morning. How come you turned the alarm off?
Because I didn't want to start the day. I wanted to put it off.
You warm enough?
Yeah.
Well, so what are you thinking about that kept you from coming back to bed?
Us? I was wondering if we were ever going to be on the same side.
I said we would.
It's just this. I don't know, it just seems that things always seem to pull us in different directions. Why is that?
Well, I'm glad you're here. I have something to say to you.
I'm on the phone with the airlines.
My real estate agent called me this morning and said you countermanded my offer.
I'm sorry, what time was that?
He wanted to know what authority you were acting under, and I said I couldn't imagine.
Look, I'm sorry, I've got some static on the line here. Yeah, I'll have to call you back in a few minutes. Augusta, I can't carry on 2 conversations at once.
This is not 2 conversations. This isn't even 1 conversation.
Well, I'm not deaf, you know. Not yet, at least.
I understand that you prevented him from purchasing a piece of property that I wanted in Arizona. That was a very sound investment. I'm furious that you interfered. I want you to call Mr. Richards and apologize and tell him to go ahead and follow my orders now.
What?
Now.
It wasn't a sound investment. The man behind the company's a known crook. You'd have lost your whole $1 million.
What difference does that make? It happens to be my million, and I am a Lockridge. You are nobody.
No, you're wrong. You see, I've been hired to oversee all Lockridge real estate investments. That's my job. So there'll be no apologies, okay? Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll get back to what I was doing before you started screaming.
Oh, I haven't stopped screaming at you. If you think this is the end of it, it isn't.
Yes, it is. From here on, you go and talk to Minx. And if she's content to let you throw away $1 million, fine.
Minx?
Yes. Hello. Sorry. I'd like to check on an arrival time from a plane from New Zealand. Yes. Is it on time? Oh, good. Great. All right. Thank you very much. Now you see what can be accomplished with a little peace and quiet?
I understand. Miss Perkins is coming into town.
Yeah, only for a visit. It's my one and only chance to convince her to stay. So I'm pulling out all the stops, and I've got a lot of things to do now, Augusta. I gotta go.
Oh, no, you don't. We're going to stay here and settle who runs this household, and it is not going to be you.
Mr. Jenkins, it's going to be called Brothers and Sisters, but we're open to suggestions about the title if you like. And it'll involve both black and white and color pictures. From the Kennedys and the Rockefellers, the Dions, and the twins down the block. We just thought that between brothers and sisters, there is a sort of complexity in the emotions, you know, where it can be deeper and more important sometimes than even a marriage. And Nick really wanted to use that with his own work, but also with some of the master photographers. And each set of pictures will have a short little text to complement all of them.
I see.
I mean, everybody has a brother or sister, right? Or wishes they had. And we thought that if we could just capture that special love and that competition that exists between them sometimes, well, then it would just be sort of a universal theme for the whole thing.
Yes, I like the concept.
I knew you would.
But all you said about is the photographer, Nick. Who is this Nick?
Sorry, Nick Hartley is his name. I'm sure you've heard of him.
Hardly, yes, I know that name.
Right. He won a Pulitzer Prize about a few years ago.
Yes, he was in Vietnam, something of a burnout.
Right.
I've heard terrible things about him. But he's not reliable. He's burned out. He's moves around from place to place, never stays any place one too long, and he's doesn't make deadlines. I'm afraid that we wouldn't want to affiliate ourselves with something like that this time.
Well, Mr. Jenkins, Nick's been through some tough times. I know that. But I think he's come through all that, and I have faith in him. And I think that he wants to show everybody that he is willing to be responsible, and I'd love to help him with that.
Look, I am sorry, but it is a too great a risk for us. We're a conventional publishing house.
Right, I understand. I got an idea, though. We'll do it to where it won't cost you anything, and then there won't be any risk. I want to prove to you that we can work well together, and then if you don't like it, we'll forget it.
Well, I'll tell you what. You can use the company's facilities, but only on your own time. And there'll be no advance for Hartley unless we actually decide to publish the book. Now, is that fair enough?
Yeah, that sounds fine. I don't think money is real important where he's concerned right now, so he'll be excited just knowing that you considered it.
Well, when the work is done, Kelly. After it's done.
Yeah, I know. He'll be excited anyway. I sure am.
You know, it's really depressing to find out what you're really worth sometimes. Now, I've got the time to get the money together anyway. Look at this cruise. You're supposed to meet me here half an hour ago for breakfast. Can I borrow your phone here, please?
Help yourself.
Thanks.
You know, if Ted is lying, I'm gonna have to expose it.
I know it's not easy for you either, and I'm sorry.
I think it's we both hate it a lot. Hello?
Cruz, what the hell are you doing there? You're supposed to be here.
Nick, I'm sorry, man. I got tied up. I'll be there real soon.
Do you want to cancel this or what?
Just give me 10 minutes. Really, I'm sorry, man. I'll be there. Okay? See you, bye. Gosh.
What happens if they find out or if they know that Chrissy and Ted aren't telling the truth?
Even if they're lying?
Yes, lying.
Well, I don't know, but I promise I'll come to you first if that's the case.
You mean that?
Yeah.
You mean we're not going to be on opposite sides?
No, baby.
No, that's not the solution.
We'll be on the same side. Look, you want me to give you a lift out of the hospital? You are going to go and help your mom or bring your daddy home today, aren't you?
No, I have a ride. He should be here any minute.
He?
Well,
who?
Let me get that. That's probably him. Coming. Hi.
Morning.
Good morning.
All ready to go?
Yeah, I'll be right there. Hold on.
Hi. Yeah.
Eric Tyler.
Cruz Castillo. You're Jack Lee's partner, right?
That's right.
Oh. Well, when's Jack coming back?
Well, real soon, we hope. I'm just trying to fill in as best I can, though.
Oh, yeah, well, I can see that. Take good care of my partner here.
Will do.
If you find my purse, give it to me.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Cruz, cool.
Look, I couldn't stand by and let you be conned. I care about your money even if you don't. But if you want to change it back, go right ahead. It's your million.
That's right, it is my million. My house and my family, and you are acting like you own it.
Oh, Orient Express? Yeah, I'd like to make a dinner reservation.
I know that Minx picked you up and you brought you here for some
7 o'clock.
reason. I don't know what the reason is, but I am going to find out.
Can I have
You
one of those
pretend you don't
booths?
know, but I don't believe you.
Great.
I'm going to find
Yeah.
out what it
Walls.
is. I know you and Minx are involved with
Brick
something.
walls.
Whatever it is, I don't like it.
All right.
I have enough problems in this family without outside interference.
Good. Thank you. Augusta, I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, listen. Oh, I gotta get some flowers. That's right.
You think you have tenure here? Don't get too complacent, because I can make things very difficult for you when I put my mind to it.
You know, I don't doubt that for a minute, but I can't see where the sport would be in it for you. You like shooting fish in a barrel?
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to do it as soon as I find out what Minx is hiding from me.
And I hope you tell me what that is, because I'd really like to know. I mean that.
That's very funny.
Augusta, it's been nice talking to you as always. We must do it again, but I've got a full schedule with Amy. Gotta go, book it, everything. Talk to you later. Check in with you tomorrow.
You
Okay?
better start counting your days.
Bye.
I don't mean to seem like a glutton or anything, but I haven't been eating too well lately.
Dieting, are we?
No, I'm saving money.
Oh, come on.
I've got 2 weeks and the prospects ain't good.
They coming after your car again, man?
No, Cruz, I told you. My brother Dylan, I'm putting him through medical school, paying the tuition. You knew that, didn't you?
Oh, well, I knew he was going to medical school, but I didn't know you were footing the whole bill for it.
Yes, the whole thing. I mean, he's a student. He can't work. The payment's due, and I haven't got it to send. That's why I wanted to talk to you.
Oh, well, Nick, I'd love to help you out, man, but the way things are me right now.
Don't misunderstand me. I don't want to have to owe you anything. I thought maybe you could help me get a new job. The kind of stuff we did at UNID. Surveillance, nothing heavy. PI work. You think you could help me out?
Well, I'll keep my ears open. I don't know of anything right now, but people do talk to me.
Okay.
All the time, actually, about stuff like that.
Okay, just remember, nothing too dangerous. You know what a coward I am.
I wish I was as big a coward as you were, Nick. Well, what's going to happen, though, if you can't get this together and give him the money? Does Dylan have any alternate plans?
Mm-hmm, sure. Drop out of medical school and work at the local hamburger stand, which I want to avoid if possible.
Now you're sure everything is out of the guest house?
Oh, yes, ma'am. All boxed up. Oh, and sitting out on the front porch, like you said.
Well, that's wonderful. Thank you very much. And this is what I promised you, plus a little something extra.
Anytime.
An ambulance just pulled up in the drive.
It did?
I don't suppose you're too happy about Daddy coming home, are you?
Well, I don't think it's an ideal situation, that's all.
Well, I do. And I'm glad Eden insisted. I think that he's going to get better once he's home.
Kelly, you don't have any idea what this requires, and I think Cece would be a lot better off if he stayed in the hospital.
Well, I don't. And no one else does around here except you, Gina.
Well, I don't think everyone realizes that he's in such bad shape. I think we're all fooling ourselves.
I don't even want to hear what you have to say about this. He's coming home and he's getting better. How did he handle the trip?
I think he did all right.
Right in here, please. Please, be careful.
Easy.
Please.
Kelly, why don't we just let him get settled first, okay? The doctor should be by real soon to make sure that everything's going as it should.
Eden, I think I'm gonna go down to the guest house and change. I'll be back in a minute.
All right.
Now, won't she be surprised?
Rented a limo to pick her up at the airport. Yeah. Listen, then the driver's gonna take us to your place for the surprise party. So Jade, you and your mom better be ready, okay? Yeah. Oh, later on we're gonna go out for a little dinner and dancing and maybe a walk along the beach. There better be a full moon and stars or else. What? No, that's none of your business, kid. Well, the main thing is I don't want to put any pressure on her, okay? Oh, hang on for a second, Jade. Someone's at the door. All right? I'll be right back.
Hi.
Amy.
Yeah, it's us. I caught an earlier flight. I stopped off to see my mom where she was working, you know. Are you surprised to see us? You look horrified. Oh, please say something.
How about I've never been so glad to see anybody in my whole life. Hi.
I'm perfectly capable of handling my own selling job. I didn't ask you to do me any favors. In fact, I think I made it very clear that was the last thing I wanted from you.
You know, why don't you swallow your pride for a minute? You know, Mr. Jenkins didn't want to give you this chance. I mean, he said you had a bad reputation in this business.
Oh, did he now?
Yes, he did.
Well, maybe I did, and I'm sure he used that to cut down on my advance that you got me. Now tell me, how much was it?
There's no money involved.
No money.
Well, I mean, not until the editor decides if he wants to publish the book. He wants to look at it first, and then the money comes.
Completely on spec.
Well, yeah. Look, Nick, if the money is that important to you, I'll pay you out of my own pocket.
No, you will not. I will not take charity.
You don't take anything, do you? Not charity, not favors. You won't even take help.
That's right. All I will take is the money. Art is fine, but it doesn't always put the bread on the table. I am a professional. I work for money, and this is a very good idea. Will it make them a lot of money? Now, why don't they see that?
What they are having trouble seeing is you delivering a contract. And I don't think you have anybody else to blame for that but yourself.
Okay, you're right. I do have a bad rep to live down. I admit that. But while I'm doing that, I need some money to live on. Oh, never mind. I have some very big problems that mean nothing to you who have very small problems. Listen, Kelly, I'm losing my head, and I'm sorry. You've been a very big help, and I thank you very much, and I gotta go. Bye.
Nick!
Thank you. Oh, hi. I was just on my way down to tell you.
I would think so.
Well, the nurses from the hospital will be here today, but I think it's our job to find someone more permanent. I'm not real sure, but I think he knows he's home. I think he's happier. Why, what's wrong? Did I forget to take care of something?
Don't you think you owe me an explanation?
For what?
I've just been down to the guest house. All my belongings, my clothes, everything, all packed up and out on the front walk. I would think if you wanted me to leave, you'd talk to me about it, not do this behind my back.
Well, I really don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do anything of the kind, and I don't think Ted or Kelly...
Gina? Gina?
Did I hear someone mention my name?
Yes, you certainly did. Are you responsible for packing my things up and moving them out of the guest house?
Yes.
Why?
Well, because it's moving day at the Capwells. Cece moves back in, so Sophia moves out.
What right do you have to do something like that?
It's what Cece wanted. He was furious with you, you know that. He wanted you out of his life completely. I'm just carrying out his wishes.
You do not carry out Daddy's wishes. I do. And how dare you treat anyone in this family like this?
Shh. I don't want Cece disturbed.
Excuse me, ladies. I'm going to get the car.
You don't want.
I don't need your approval for anything. I'm Cece's wife. I'll do as I please.
And without any warning.
Did you give him warning when you betrayed him?
Sophia is not going anywhere, Gina.
Yes, she is, Eden.
You did not give a damn about my father, and you never did. All you care about is power over everyone.
No, you're wrong. What I'm looking for now is entirely different. It's justice. Yes. Ever since I've come here, everyone's been treating me like dirt. I'm just someone to be ignored, someone to be pushed aside. Well, that's all over now.
You are not going to treat me or my family like this anymore.
Eden, darling, don't waste your breath with her. Besides, it's time I defended myself.
Then go ahead, Sophia. Defend yourself.
All right, Gina, my dear. It's time you and I had this out. I have been keeping quiet for much too long. There are a few things I have to say to you, whether you like it or not.
I don't want to hear anything you have to say.
No, you probably don't want to hear it. But you are going to listen. First of all, you have no more right to be in this house than I do, except for the fact that you have schemed and connived so hard to achieve it.
You certainly know about scheming, don't you? Mason told me all about how you managed to worm your way back into Cece's life and push out his mother. And as for what gives me the right to be here, my son is here. This is the only home he has now.
And aren't my children here too, Gina?
Well, there's no doubt about that they're your children. But there's no sure way of telling who the father is now, is there?
Oh, now you shut your mouth about that. That's none of your business.
Thank you, darling, but this is between us.
She's driving me crazy.
I don't really think that you're in a position to cast the first stone, Gina. Cece caught you in bed with Mason.
And did you ever ask yourself what drove me to do that?
Oh, it's really amazing. It's really funny how you could justify all your behavior and condemn everyone else's. I suppose women like you have some sort of code of honor, as strange as it is to the rest of us to understand. Yes, it's all right for you to lie, but maybe just on Tuesdays. Sure, it's just fine for you to sleep with your own stepson, but just after lunch. It's very tricky, isn't it, Gina? But it seems to serve you well.
You're no better than I am. You just think you are. You think you have better taste because you can afford to buy the best. You think you're smarter because you could afford to go to the best schools. Everything was so easy. It was handed to you. You didn't work for anything. It was just an accident of birth and luck. And I'm sick of you taking credit for it like it was some kind of great personal accomplishment.
Don't start in on that, this great class difference. I wasn't born with any money, and I didn't have any great advantages, but I have something that you don't have, and that is the ability to care about someone other than myself, which obviously can't be taught, and something that you have never acquired, Gina.
I care. I care about my little boy, and I'll fight for him. Sophia, your children are grown. They can take care of their own lives. I have to protect Brandon.
Let me tell you something, Gina. You are living in a fantasy world as far as Brandon is concerned. The fact of the matter is, he is not your son. He is my grandchild, but the only claim you have to that boy is custodial.
That's a lie. I'm his mother. I'm the only mother he has ever had, and he loves me as his mother. Sophia, I raised that little boy, and there's nothing anyone can say, and there's no legal paper that can cancel the love we share. So if you're finished being rude to me and condescending, I wish you'd just leave.
No. But I'll make you a deal, Gina. If you leave this house, I'll go. After all, the fact is that Cece wanted us both out of here. So, what about it, Gina? Let's go.
No.
No.
I'm staying.
Well then, my dear, so am I. And until Cece recovers, all of our lives are on hold. And if he wakes up and he wants me off this property, I'm going, but not before then. And until then, Gina, you and I are just going to have some sort of armed truce. Because I am not leaving this house. Now, I'm going back to the guest house, and I am going to unpack all my belongings. And don't try one of these tricky little stunts with me again. Eden, I'll see you later.
I hate you for taking Cece away from me. I hate all of you.
Sorry for the delay.
I
like I said, interesting lady.
Interesting, frustrated, and bitter. I don't think she's dangerous, though. I guess we should get back to the paperwork, huh?
You lead the way.
Listen, I'm sorry. I promise no more interruptions.
Hi.
Hi.
Eric. Good. I just thought I'd drop by and pay my respects to your father.
Well, I'm glad you did. We should come by more often.
Yeah.
Like every hour on the hour.
I wish I could. Unfortunately, the boys downtown are keeping me pretty busy today.
Yeah, I'm busy too. But I'm not too busy to take you to him.
There's got to be something here. Has to be. Mink's nose. Brick nose. There's got to be an explanation. Locked. There's got to be some documentation. Nothing. Can't do this alone. I've got to get professional. Someone to check Rick's past. Somebody. Who?
Does he need these machines all the time?
It's all that's keeping him alive right now. Daddy? It's Cruz.
Mr. C, I just wanted to stop in and say hello and tell you that we're all wishing you well, and we know that you can come back from this. You think you can hear me?
I think so. I hope so.
Come here. Listen, you want to get away for a little while? I have most of my lunch hour left. We could get some sandwiches and take them back to the place.
Well, that would be nice. We can go to the houseboat and have lunch in the fresh air.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's do it then.
All right.
Excuse me, I hope you haven't forgotten, but we have a luncheon date.
With George Sayers.
Mm-hmm.
George Sayers, the head of the Capital Oil Division?
That's right. And if we don't hurry up, we're going to be late.
Oh, I totally forgot.
What car is that from?
Oh. I'm sorry. Look, I'll call you later. We can maybe schedule something for this evening.
Sure, fine. That'd be fine. Actually, you can let yourselves... I'll let myself out. I want to spend a few minutes with your dad, so go ahead. No problem.
Thanks for being so nice.
Yeah.
Bye, please.
Yeah, bye. I really do hope you get better, Mr. C, and soon. Your whole family needs you.
I'm very glad that your mother is taking care of Johnny today.
Well, I thought we needed to be alone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Shall we dance?
No, not so fast. I want to know what's going on. Sit.
We are, I hope.
No, I mean about everything, all of this. You see, at home, everybody's been acting just a little strange. My sister has volunteered lifetime babysitting services. My mother is willing to give up her bedroom for the baby. You've been lavishing me with flowers, gifts, wining and dining me the best place in town. I thought you just wanted to go somewhere and talk.
Just plain old Amy and Rick.
Did.
So what's all the razzle-dazzle about?
Pretty transparent, aren't I?
I'd like to hear it just to make sure.
I'm afraid. I was just afraid that you wouldn't say what I wanted to hear, okay? Baby, all along, ever since I first knew you were coming back, I've been hoping that you'd say that you've come back to stay, that you'll stay here, marry me, and let me be a father to Johnny. There, I said it.
You left something out.
What?
Whether or not you love me.
No, I do. And I have been patient up to now, haven't I?
Yes.
Now, I just don't think I can take it any longer. Honey, I've been trying to compete with the power and the fame and then the history and the wealth of an entire country. And I know that I'm losing this competition.
Not necessarily.
Not?
Rick, ever since you left to take care of your mother, I kept waiting and waiting for you to show up and sweep me off my feet. Make all my decisions for me. But you never came back.
Wait a second, you're telling me you would have come back with me if I would have done that back here to Santa Barbara?
I don't know. Maybe it's possible, but the point is you didn't make the effort. Somehow that told me a lot.
Darling, I know that you hate me for what I've done. You'll probably never forgive me, and I don't blame you. The children probably won't either. But Cece, you have to know I did it because I love you. I kept the truth from you because of love. Not, darling, because I was afraid or I was afraid to lose you. You see, Cece, I didn't want to ruin your life, and I didn't want to ruin Channing's life. All those years ago, when I found out I was pregnant, I knew I would have to keep this secret to myself. And it was a terrible lie, darling, and it was the hardest thing I ever had to do. To lie day after day to the man I love so much. And to live with all the guilt. You know, honey, I remember one time when Channing came running home from school and he'd won one of his first awards and he was so excited and there was so much pride in your eyes. And that was just one of the hundreds of times that I was reminded that I couldn't tell you, that I had to keep the secret to myself. Cece, if you think I haven't suffered, you're wrong. I have suffered day after day for what I've done to you and what I did to Channing and to Lionel. So many people, darling, and so much hurt, and you know it's ironic because all I ever wanted was to make you happy. When you get better, darling, and I know you will, I know you're going to wake up, and I know you're going to be well. Maybe you'll throw me out. I want you to know that I will always love you. I can't help but love you. And darling, I want you to get better. So I can explain all this to you, and maybe you'll understand. And I hope. Well, baby, I'm hoping for so much. But please know right now
praying for you to get well.
Jack and I reviewed this all together, and we both agree that there are going to have to be substantial cuts. And that's going to mean cuts in service, too.
Well, we can't do that and uphold the standards that we've always maintained. Dad would go out and smoke if he heard us. No, I refuse. Cruz.
Hi. I didn't realize the board meeting was still going on.
Look, I'm sorry. I just didn't have anywhere else for us to go. I really apologize.
Sorry.
Oh, no problem. Far be it for me to interfere with Capwell business.
It's just that every time we start working at the house, Gina's lurking around staring at us.
Our office is being remodeled. Eden's office is being painted. Till she came up with this idea, we were really in a bind. Hope you'll forgive us.
Oh, no problem. Of course, I hope you don't mind if I lurk around a little, maybe with a beer in my hand.
Of course not. Come sit with us.
Well, second thought, maybe not, since there is no beer. I thought I had a beer. No. Just goes to show you, you can't deal like this, you can't remember what's going on. Sorry about that. I'll just sit over here and check out the paper.
Sure. We won't be long, I promise.
Yeah, okay, right.
Okay. No, I really don't want to start laying off people. I think the Capitol Hotel's reputation for exclusivity and service is crucial to our future.
You just let me do a little figuring, all right?
All right.
Amy, I've got the chance to give that baby the best life possible right here in Santa Barbara. I'm on the move now. No more just being a chauffeur. I'm heading up in the Lockridge family.
How are you doing that?
I'm beginning to do real estate transactions for Minx and the family.
Is that good?
Good. It's great. Look, I'm going to be getting a salary plus commissions. And she's put me on the board. That's like having a totally permanent, secure job. There'll be good money for us, good schools for Johnny. Or maybe not as grand as the kind you get in New Stalin, but at least he'll have his family around him. Real family.
His real family is in New Stalin.
No, but not the kind he has here. And no one could make as good a father to him as the one I'll make. What about Thanksgiving and Christmas? I mean, there's no fun in a foreign land.
They celebrate Christmas, not Thanksgiving.
Well, there you go. I mean, you want to cheat him out of Thanksgiving? You want him to grow up without ever seeing a drumstick or a wishbone?
No.
Stay, please. Will you? Just say yes.
Does that mean that you decided not to go back to New Stalin with me under any conditions?
Does that mean you're saying no to staying in Santa Barbara?
Sophia, please wait.
What is it now, Gina?
Well, it was difficult to talk with you earlier with Eden here. But I just want to make one thing clear. Now, yeah, you haven't won any kind of victory here today. My letting you stay on in the guest house is just a kindness. But I think Cece has the right to throw you out himself.
I like that idea, Gina.
Do you?
I sure do, because if Cece throws me out, that means he's going to recover, and I think that's what you fear most of all, isn't it?
Not a bit.
Oh, isn't it, Gina? The minute Cece recovers, I am going to have the satisfaction of watching him throw you out as well.
Damn her. That's what I get for being nice.
I think I hear him pacing out there. I've got to go talk to him.
Wait, look, we can be through in 5 minutes, and you can have them all to yourself.
All right, 5 minutes, and then we got to take a break, okay?
Deal.
Okay, campers, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to kick the two of you out of here. Maybe you can find an all-night diner to continue this little powwow. You see, I'm starving, I'm tired, I need to eat and watch a little TV. Love to stand around out there a little while longer, but I've already read the sports page twice. If that sounds a little inhospitable, it's only because it is.
Look, no one told you had to go outside. You did that voluntarily. I asked you to join us.
I know, and now I'm voluntarily asking you to leave.
Cruz is perfectly right. We just barged in here, we didn't ask him.
Fine, then we'll leave. It was a mistake to think that we could even work here anyway.
Maybe you were right about what you said this morning.
No, I was not right. And I will call you later and we'll talk about this.
You will?
Yes, absolutely.
Great.
Give me a kiss. You ready?
Let's go. Thanks, Cruz. Yeah, no problem. Said several times before. Hello. No, he's not. Because this isn't Eric Tyler's house. Why don't you look it up in the phone book, pal? Jeez. Is no beer cruise, you idiot. Hi, this is Cruz Castillo. Can't answer the phone right now. Please wait for the beep and leave a short message. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks.
Cruz, this is Augusta Lockridge. I need to talk to you as soon as possible. I'm looking for a private investigator and someone I can trust. I thought maybe you could recommend somebody to me.
Augusta, it's me, and I think I've got just the man for you.
Hi.
Hi. I thought we're supposed to be mad at each other.
What am I supposed to say?
Well, that's your problem. Nick, come on. I just wanted to help you.
I know, I wasn't very gracious about it, I know, and I had no business blowing it like that in the restaurant. But I thought about it, and I've decided that I am excited about the book, advance or no advance.
Really?
Yes, really, but you've got to be a part of it. I'm not going to make a move on this unless you agree to hold my hand every step of the way.
Well, I'm not doing anything tonight.
Terrific. I got the stuff in the car. I can bring it in.
Oh, well, can we go to your place? I really want to get out of this house for a while.
Oh, sure. That's fine with me. Let's go.
All right, hang on. Let me get my purse.
Oh, I didn't say thank you.